All right, all right, all right. Welcome, everybody. This is another King's Court Queens match. Today we have Veronica Lyon, who is a 533, versus Barb Arndt, 505 Fargo. They're playing 8-ball, I believe, and it's going to be a race to 6. And we'll get this going. Oh, in the booth with me today. Since you can't see us yet, I got to fix the camera. I'm Chris G, and I'm accompanied by Connie Wassinger.
Thank you, Mr. Chris G, for saying that right.
Oh, I've said it enough.
I'm sure you have. Welcome, folks. Should be a great match this morning. Two really decent players. Should have a lot of fine safety play.
Should be pretty awesome.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to lag to see who starts.
It's going to be a close one. I think the one's got it.
Ooh, sure does.
Barb, for the win. She gets first break. And again, this is a race to 6. BCAPL rules, ball in hand. Cue ball fouls only. No three foul rule. And winner breaks.
Woohoo. We're off.
We're off. I got the tired voice today. Sounds pretty good. That's what happens when you stay up till 2:33 in the morning. We were trying to wrap up the, what is it? The
Cue it up.
Invitational tournament last night, and it was Josh versus Mason. Yeah, and it ran over. So
Josh.
Yeah, Josh Burble and Mason Cook were in the finals. Third place, I think, was Mike Quella.
Nice shooting.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I mean, those races were high.
They were long, yep. They sure were.
Let's go to a good view for you guys.
Beautiful.
Get you a little closer. I'm going to put it up over there for you too, Connie.
Thank
That'll
you.
be the live view.
I appreciate that very much. Beautiful. Once again, welcome everybody. We're about to get started here. Barb Arndt won the leg. Short race to 6 in a game of 8-ball here.
It's going to be a good match.
Very good.
If you guys can get out there and share.
And like us.
Yeah, like, subscribe if you want to watch more, especially on YouTube over there, Mad Apple X Stream. Subscriptions go a long way. It's free for you.
It's a nice break.
Let's take a look at the table layout. I think I like, I don't know.
I mean, don't know.
There's no easy solid to start with, so you probably got to take stripes.
Kind of tucked on along that 5-ball there. She's going to be over the ball to take the first shot, so it's going to be a little more difficult.
A little bit of a tester.
Yeah.
Now, I came in a little bit late, and, you know, I saw these fine players practicing. They were probably here since, I don't know, 6 a.m. Who knows?
Good morning, Lisa Heckman.
Lisa, I still don't know who won, and I'll let you know.
Thanks for sharing. All right, so Barb's left an open table. We'll first see Veronica.
Barb comes over, covers her eyes. That must be the first. She's a little nervous. I don't know why.
Why? She's done this before.
Yeah, you know, I still got nervous when I did the Jesters. I won, I don't know, 1,000 times in a row. Keeps going up 1 every time I say it. And
as it should.
Every time I had a little anxiety before I came in, but the nerves help you a little.
Sometimes, yeah.
As long as they don't get out of control, the nerves make you focus in, because it's kind of like fight or flight, you know, that adrenaline rush, and you focus more. Your eyes start to, focus in.
A little too hard on that. Brought herself right into the side pocket here.
Yeah, that's brutal. After
Very.
making a good shot like that.
Considering the way the table is laid out here, Barb should.
Thanks, Lisa/Princess, for hooking us up on Facebook and YouTube. One of our number one fans, if not the number one fan.
Miss Princess 67. Good morning. Thank you.
Mike Gaines is here.
Just pulling in, he says.
Man, that guy is a trooper. I think he drove from Madison or something. I don't know where he's from. Like 3-hour drive to commentate yesterday, and he's back already?
He sure is.
Well, he could take a seat because I got Connie.
Ha! Thanks, Chris G.
I might let him replace me. Well, we'll wait a little bit. He's a nice guy. Have you met him, Mike Gaines?
Mr. Mike Gaines. Yes, sir, I have.
Super
Very
nice
enjoyable guy. Shoots a great game, too.
He loves commentating.
So personable as well.
Really, he's friends with everybody.
He sure is. Oh. All right. This will be interesting to see how she plays this, too. She's just going to roll up and try to get shape on the 6. She's kind of thinking about it there, too.
Just going to clue Kendall in really quick. So, looks like 11 in the side. What a good leave. All right. Sorry about the dead air there for a minute. Hope you guys saw that match, that game. Match game. You know what I'm talking about. So it looks like Veronica took the first game in a race to 6, 8-ball.
And we'll have her on the break.
And we're on to the second game. Veronica breaking. I do have to fix this booth cam. I don't know. You guys don't want to see it. It's not. See, look, it's not even lit up.
Oh, jeez. Hi. It does not like us this morning, Mr. G.
I don't think I want to mess with it, but maybe I will if I get, I fix the booth can and everything else goes down, right? No, I mean, so long story. We had Spectrum come out. They replaced all the equipment. We redid the wiring. We still have a lot to do, but we're finally starting to get things kind of cleaned up. And every single time we revamp, we replace, and we try to improve.
Well, it's looking good. Everything's
Appreciate
so nice
it.
and sharp up here. Crazy from since the last time I've been in the booth.
Yeah, I try to keep it clean as well. Pool players and commentators. I would hate to see their rooms.
No kidding.
Jelly Bean, great playing. I would agree.
All right, so Veronica scratched on the break here, giving Barb a little ball and hand action going on. Got a lot of work on either side of the table here, it looks like.
Mary Fisher, thanks for the like. And Lisa, obviously, as always. Let's take a look at this overhead. So Barb's got ball in hand, and that was directly after the break. This is kind of a tricky table, but I think if you can get a breakout here with ball in hand,
I think on solids, I think is the way to go, actually. But how do you shoot that 3? You have to go from behind it to push the 9 away from it.
yeah.
So you can play it in the other court. I don't. Is that touching?
Oh, it's a little. It's so
that
tricky.
touching there?
Yeah. The pink stripe and the one ball
Yeah, I
are
can't-
frozen.
The pink stripe.
Yeah, if anybody knows what the pink stripe is, please let us know.
Oh,
I should know. Okay, I can see
Is
it.
it
It's the
12
ball.
yeah.
I can see it 50 feet away at the actual table, just not in the monitor because of the angle.
Aye.
Well, that's not what you wanted. But it's okay. I mean, really, there's a lot of game to be played because of the 1, the 9, that cluster, really.
There really is. There's a lot of good safe moves right now. She could really pull off here to put Veronica at a really uncomfortable position on the cue ball. I mean, really, stick the cue ball to the back of the 1 ball there, push the 3 out to the rail. What you looking at, you know?
I mean, it's a tough one. I think you do have to play it safe eventually in this rack. She doesn't have an easy shot. I might elect to try to get the 10 out of there and just leave the cue ball down table. But
Got to graze the 1 to do so.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
She's
Rick
solids.
Poole, who won the Cue It Up?
Mr. Poole, good morning.
We do not know. It ran late, and obviously bar hours do, you know how it all works. So we'll find out as soon as we can. We'll let everybody know. Sound like Connie dropped a brick of iron on the floor in here. I don't know.
I'm trying to just reaching to mute it. The minute you don't, it will go off.
We got Mike Gaines in the house.
My keys are going to be next.
All right, so we just wanted to clue Mike Gaines in. He is our current Jester champion, and he is on, what did he say, 4 or 5 in a row?
This is going to be week 5.
Week 5. He's got to win 3 more to beat my record.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
what did he say?
He's going to beat you by 1, and then he's going to jump into the night division.
Yeah, you've heard it here first. Mike Gaines is going to
Yes.
jump into the Knights division if he wins 3 more in a row, which beats my record in Jester.
That's a fact.
I don't believe it's going to happen. Someone's going to beat him, or he's not going to, because why would he want a challenge?
Why not? Isn't that what we play for?
That is a true statement, Connie.
All right, well, here we go. We got Barb back at the table. Got a chance to get herself caught up a little bit here. Get herself on the board. Down 2-0 in a short race to 6.
No, she's not going to waste any time. Yep.
Nope. She's
Moving balls around. Got
right
the 11.
now.
Looks like the 12 goes in the other side.
Sure does.
I don't see a whole lot of problems here except for maybe the 8 ball. Do you want to save the 11 for the 8? That's a tricky situation to be in.
No.
Really don't have many options.
I think I'm saving this ball. What is it?
Oh, that's, yeah, the 15. Yeah. Oh, for the 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
It
Ending
leaves
ball.
you, yeah, well, it's, it's mid-table right there. You have 4 pocket options for it, so you can roll that cue ball however you need to get shape on either,
100%. It's a good call. Thank you, Andrew Bundy. It was nice seeing you last week. We did get our equipment replaced. I know you were dying to know. And so far, so good. Let's knock on some wood.
Ooh.
Got a double knock on wood. I don't know, is that bad? Do we need a third one?
There we go.
Okay.
It's all Gouda.
My lucky number is 4, though, so I'm going to have to do it one more
is
time.
mine.
Hey, 2 number 4s. All right. Thanks for the share, Mr. Bundy.
Thank you, Mr. Bundy. Ooh, and she chose to shoot that 13 ball out.
Let's
see what she's going to do with that. Was that the 11 ball back there? No, the pink one, the 12 ball. Sorry.
Yeah. So, I think I would take the 14 and the 15 and come back around for the 12 in the side and try to get the 8 in the other side. But, who has perfect cue ball control, right?
These next 2 shots are seriously all about shape. If she wants out and wants to be caught up, this is all about shape here.
I think she's looking at I don't know. Let's see what she does here. That's, touch the ball. Now, that is not a foul, and it rocked. So the opponent had the option to put it back, but it didn't move. That is not a ball in hand foul. It's cue ball fouls only.
Now.
Got a little straight on this.
She did, and the key to this shot is to get enough of the head rail there to get herself at pocket speed so she can get a nice short shot either into the one side or come around the back side of it so that she's that way or this way for the corner. As I'm pointing at screens, I know all of you out there don't have any idea.
We're going to get not a teleprompter. Well, we need one too, but one of those things you can draw on the screen someday.
I need that.
And we can kind of illustrate ideas. But as we all know, if you try to guess too much, you're normally not going to get it right.
No.
She's going to have to put a stroke on this. I'm thinking you're going to have to go top right and try to get yourself out of there or punch it. Maybe bump into the 8. I don't know. That's tough.
And the girls having a nice little chit-chat back and forth with each other, a little banter going on out there.
Always a friendly match.
We're upside down.
Don't worry, Connie. The booth cam's not active. It's too early for that.
Good.
Just getting it set up for whenever they need it.
Thank goodness.
Man, I'm really... I moved it a little bit. Let me see.
Oh, there it is. There we are. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, now
They
you can
found
see me.
us. Yeah, me and my ridiculous Sunday glasses too.
Those glasses look
Love 'em.
fine. You're all good, Connie.
Well, that's interesting where she left her cue ball on that shot. I just
Well, you know it's tough when you leave yourself straight. You know you got to really put a powerful stroke on it. Sometimes you decelerate, and
but just knowing she had so much rail on either side to let herself just even float a little more up table.
yeah,
Wow.
that made it a little difficult. And now you really got to just kind of cross your fingers. Say you make the 12 in the side, which I don't know if it goes past the 5 there.
She called it down in the other corner.
I see.
Uh-huh.
You know, that's not the end of the world.
Whoa,
It does
whoa.
block.
Yeah.
The 2 ball.
Yeah. We'll see though. If Veronica shoots is that the 4 ball? Or is that it's the 4 ball. The 3 ball. And then puts the 7, I think it is.
Yeah, it's quite possible. Dave, that's just Veronica
Oh.
sharking. Just kidding, he says.
Hmm.
A little bit of banter back and forth. I mean, it's early.
Thank you, Mr. Bundy. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Mr. Bundy says,
These are
I
the
like your
Sunday morning
glasses.
ones.
they look cool. Told you, Connie.
Right on. I got to be able to read the table, folks. It's a nice shot.
Moving all in the booth.
I think she can put a nice stroke on this and bring the cue down towards that stripe there, locked up on her 2. I think she's going to push it right off. Unless she chooses to play the 1 here first, but I doubt it. No, that's what she's looking at. She's
Yeah.
play a little 2-way shot here. I think she's going to try to make the 2 ball as well.
Well, you definitely want to get on the 1.
Oh, not at all. I thought she called safe, yeah.
Making sure you guys can hear Connie, because I don't want you just hearing me. Little sound adjustment here.
The soft talker in the booth.
There we go. Good morning, Connie.
Good morning, Chris G. Little blatant ball in hand there by Barb.
That's a game changer.
Maybe. We'll see how we play this off of here. Is it going to come down to a safety battle on that 213, or is it going to be shoot a break shot and get the break and she goes out with her 2-0 lead? There it goes. She's just going to shoot the 2 ball right off and be done with it. Nope, maybe not.
Well, you know, she's thinking about it. And if you're not 100% confident, it's real easy to say make the 7 and then play a safe. I don't like where the 7 sits, so I think I would
don't
get rid
either.
of that.
Like,
Be honest, even the 3, you don't want to have that. I mean, that 8 ball's a really big ball there.
yeah, it is.
But I think I would make the 7 and then roll up on the 3 and then play a safe on the 3.
Nope, she's going for the out.
Yeah, I mean, if you're feeling it and she has won, has the confidence from previous wins. It's a good shot. I think she maybe wanted to get down a little further, but it does either go on the side or the corner. But the tough part is going to be getting on the 7.
So I think the side pocket is probably her leave for the 7. Chances of getting too straight on that ball if you take it all. Ooh, that's why I said chances of getting too straight on that ball.
That was a great attempt, but that is definitely not where you want to leave your opponent with a nice, easy roll in, 8 in the side. This might be a put Barb on the board here.
Just might, Rabbit. We shall be seen. She already knows where she wants to play her 8-ball. Simple little stop shot here should put her right where she wants to be.
James, I'll tell you what, the notifications for the King's Court match and the King of the Hill match on Fridays, that all goes to Facebook group Mad Apple Player Society. So if you join that group, Mad Apple Player Society, or if you're in the Wisconsin Player Society or some of the others, like John Fields' Wisconsin Billiards group, you will get the flyers there. And it is quite possible that maybe Kendall didn't send it, but I do think I saw it.
Very nicely done. Barb puts herself on the board.
That's beautiful. We have a match here, ladies and gentlemen.
Veronica leads 2-1. Barb's going to take her break. Try to bring herself up to even here. Was a good out.
Can't ask for much more. I mean, she left her straight in with a good angle to get back to the 8. Yeah, James, I'm pretty sure the flyer was posted in one of those groups. So if you need any help getting into those groups, you can always send me a Facebook message or whatever. I can walk you through it or send you an invite.
And Chris G is really good at that stuff, people. I know.
Yep. $150 an hour for tech support.
Got her, Otter.
$200 for cell phone support.
Well, that's for sure. But he's really good.
It's worth it.
Put that down. Thank you.
All right. We've got Barb breaking. The score is Veronica 2, Barb 1, and a race to 6. Ball in hand, 8-ball. Nice break. I mean,
Very
the cue ball
nice.
kind of got a little out there, but I mean, honestly, can't ask for much more than that for a leave.
No, nice workable table there also.
Let's take a look at the overhead. I'm thinking solids. All day.
Sure.
I mean, there's really no problem balls, and the 6 is cuttable as long as you don't get too high on the table there. Yeah,
It is.
I think we're looking pretty good. 8 balls wide open. What a great break.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice looking table.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. You don't want to give your opponent
An open table.
this open of a table.
Ever.
Correct. I think I would have took the 3 there and then the 4
Absolutely.
next. Maybe come back out
Absolutely.
for the 7 or the 2 or the 5. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I never miss a shot up in the booth. I just want everyone to know that.
Woo. Sharpness. That's 100% accuracy, young man.
100%. What's today's date? The 12th? Yeah, we do have a
Today is
flyer.
June 12th.
I'm going to go ahead and grab that.
There you go. Good shot on that 5 ball. Carried herself into that 14 to hold that cue ball right where she did. 5 ball, 3 balls, 2 ball, 6 ball, 8 ball. My prediction. Boink. Let's see how far up the table she carries herself here. Ooh, all the way.
It's looking pretty good. Get that 6 out of there.
Nice. Ooh, and she's trick shotting us. She just changed hands on us. I don't know if any of you saw that. She's a right-handed player and just switched to left-handed to shoot that shot.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I rarely switch to my left.
I'll stand there and show you I can hold the cue stick left-handed, but don't you dare ask me to do anything past that. Nope. I'll pass. There's a nice shot. Good speed. Excuse me. Nice
Wow.
shot. Very nice shot. So we have Veronica up 3-1.
And, man, I got the morning clear my throat sounds.
I guess we both do.
So I've got the flyer up specifically for James. But anybody that's interested, these come out every week, and they usually get posted to Facebook groups, such as Mad Apple Player Society. So today, right now, we've got the Queens match, Barb Arndt and Veronica Lyon. That's going on right now. And then for the Knights match, we got Tyler Kershke and Don Bowden. That's going to be at 4:30. I think the times are a little off. And before that, even, we got the Jesters match. That's going to be Vincent and Mike Gaines. That's going to be at 1:30 today. So we've got the Queens match, then the Jesters, then the Knights, all coming up today.
Some good pool coming your way this afternoon, folks.
We'll switch over here. See Veronica's break. She hit the left side of the rack. Cue ball did come around pretty clean.
Yes, it did. And dropped.
8-ball really
Solid.
moved.
Yeah, nicely.
Let's take a look at the layout here. I mean,
Wow.
yeah. I think you got to shoot the 1 or maybe the 11. I don't really like solids, but maybe the 2 slides by the 14 there.
Oh.
It's tough to tell. You know, I'm talking after shots. Like, if you're getting down there, you got to worry about shots like the 2 and the 3.
Unless she starts with the hardest shot on the table first.
She chose the 12, which is the most... It's a challenging shot, but if she makes it, she'll roll up nicely for the 14 or maybe even the 10 in the side.
She should have a multitude of options if she rolls up nicely. She's got 4 balls. Oh,
And she changed her mind, and I didn't see that. So she
I
took
didn't
the
either.
1. Oh, is that 2 ball open? There might be a
Sure
window.
looks like it.
I think if you've got that window, you've got to try it. If anything, you block the pocket.
Yep. Pocket speed. Nice shot. The 3 ball looks like it's got a home all day long from this angle.
Yeah, I mean, it looks a little tight. It's hard to tell.
It is, but bump the rail a little bit. Use a little bit of that rail to get up there and...
Just roll it in.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara chiming in.
Oh, there it is.
We're going to have to take her phone away from her. She's got to focus.
Barb Arndt, put your phone down. Don't make me get up out of this booth, young lady.
We do hope that our players, share. They've got a lot of friends and family and fans that would love to watch. But, obviously using your phone during a match, man, that could pull you right out of the zone. I like that shot.
I do too.
I think the biggest problem is going to be that 7. I mean, if the 7 went, that would definitely be the shot to take. Wow. Would you look at that? What a beautiful shot.
Nice force follow on that shot.
I mean, you can't ask for much more. No, I mean, for where she was, to get on the 7 like that, I know it's a little tough to get back to the 8, but sometimes you just got to take what the table gives you. Yep, she tried to put a stroke on it. You can see the ball spinning right. She tried to put bottom right on it so it would draw into the rail, come out, or kill, and then she would have just had a little bit longer of a cut on the 8. Great in theory, but you got to make the shot.
Yes, you do.
We've all been there.
We sure have.
Worry about the cue ball lead.
Oh.
You know, that's not too bad. I do believe
It's a pretty good miss.
Veronica maybe has a bank, unless the 9 is blocking the side.
It's taken a little bit of it, but I think she can put it past there. Oh, she can widen it out, though.
Jelly Bean says, way to go, Mama Shark. Assuming a fan, family member
Must be.
of one of these two players. And I don't want to guess. I probably know, but I don't want to be wrong. Let us know, Jelly Bean. Who's your Mama Shark? Barbara getting to work on this rack here. Personally, I don't want to be shooting the 11-10 combo later, so I think I'd try to get the 10 out of here next. How'd she hit that? She draws into the 11. I mean, it couldn't line up much better than that. I think you can just follow up and take either one of these two at the top of the table. Next.
Absolutely.
I'm liking it. Now, you do have to leave yourself an angle on the 14 after the shot. You do want to have an angle so you can come around 2 rails for the 8 in the bottom left pocket. I mean, you want, even if it's a cut, you just don't want to be straight in.
No, considering where the 8, the 8 ball's kind of in there a little ways, so we'll see.
Hey, James, I'll show you the flyer again afterwards, and we'll get you in that group. Don't you worry. We'll take care of you.
Oh, Magdalena 7878 Abel. Veronica's your mama. How sweet.
Thanks for support.
Absolutely, and thanks for sharing.
That's a good enough angle. Now, this is an option. Do you either go top left, come around 2 rails, or do you just stun it back down the table?
I let it float down the table and take the natural leave. That way you're not forcing anything on yourself. You're not forcing that cue ball to do anything that you might not want it to.
Right. And you don't need a whole lot.
You don't. Just a nice stroke.
Yep, she put a touch of right and some bottom, maybe a quarter tip of bottom. It just stuns right out. The right did most of the work there. Came off the rail. You can see any harder than that, she might have been in danger of a scratch.
Absolutely. Well,
That was a great out by Barb.
Bringing herself back to 2 games to 3. We'll have her breaking.
We've got a match here.
Absolutely.
I told you. All right, James, this one's for you. All right, so the flyer in the right side of the screen there, the times are pretty close. So just assume they're within a half hour of that. So we've got the Queens at 11 a.m. This is all Central Time. Then we've got the Jesters at 1:30, and then the Knights at 4:30, all Central Time. And that flyer gets posted by Kendall Quickfire Cook every week to Facebook. Multiple groups. He might even post it on his celebrity account, Kendall Quickfire Cook. But for sure, if you get in the Mad Apple Player Society group, you'll get everything. And you'll also get information about tournaments and other things going on. A lot of information there, not just about the Mad Apple. So we've got Barb up breaking. She's keeping it close. She's keeping it very close. Melinda says, "Go, Grandma Ronnie." Yeah, James, I don't know. I mean, these are live streamed, and they are Central Time, so if you're Eastern or, you got to adjust. But we actually started this match a little late, because we had a real late night queued up invitational tournament going all day yesterday. We did stream a few of those matches from the hot seat on. So we started a little late, but, within 15 minutes of the start time, 11 a.m. Well, this table.
This is going to be some fun stuff. You're shooting breakouts everywhere you look.
Yeah. I mean, the one probably goes in the other corner. I think I'm taking solids here. If it's open, I mean, you got the 4, draw it back for the 1, and the rest of the table is pretty open. I do believe the 2 goes by the 14 there up in the upper right. If anything, you can go kind of rail first, as you were saying earlier. You can cheat those pockets. Sometimes hit the rail first to get them to drop for you. Yeah, I really do like solids here. If the 1 goes by the 8 into the corner, I mean, I don't know. It may or may not.
It's pretty skinny up there right now.
And that might be why Veronica's taking her time. We're going with stripes. Rolls up, moves the 8 out of the way. With the 8 where it's at, I think I might leave that 10 for last. I mean, there is a little window there between the 1 and the 3. That's if, you get the full table run.
But the question is, what are you doing with that 11 ball? She shoots at 15 down there and just shoots a stop shot on to what? Shoot a combination to the 14, or she slices the 14 off? I don't understand. Oh, she's going to shoot to try to kick at the 11 ball right now after she makes contact with that 15.
Well, 15 off the rail, off the 6.
Sure, but I'll press the 9 ball.
I think she's okay. I think the 9 still goes in the bottom left. Oh, I got what you're saying, James. Yeah, so you got to head over to YouTube, go to Mad Apple X Stream, and you got to subscribe, and then you got to hit the bell. There's this little bell.
Yep.
And you got to click all. Now, if you have an iPhone, sometimes you have to allow notifications for those to work. Also in Facebook, you have to go over to the Open Stream. The Open Stream is another page that you have to like and follow.
Right.
That will also ping you when something goes live, but you have to turn the notifications on specifically for that stuff.
Good shot on the 14 here. Left herself a nice shot on the 9.
And James, if you're local and you ever see me, I can help you out with that. So just let me know. Sorry, Connie.
No, it's all good. She's just going to float up off the
a
rail
great
there
shot.
for the 11. Now we'll see. We'll see how she chooses to shoot this position on the 10 ball, because I'm thinking she's going to want to be somewhere between the 2 and 5 ball as far as her shot goes, or does she go into there? I'd like to be somewhere more near between the 2 and 5, so that I can have that little bit of a feather to ensure that I'm going to push the 4 ball out of the way.
I'd have to agree with you. There's a lot of traffic.
She went backwards.
Okay, so she was playing the window 3-7.
Why though? Let's see why. Let's see what she's got up her sleeve here to get on that 8 ball, because now she just made shape on that 8 ball difficult.
Well, you know, the 8 does go in the upper right if you get a good angle. It's only a 45-degree angle. I think she'd be okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be close. Thanks, Fred. Thanks, Fred, for the share. We appreciate it, as always.
Fred Renner. Oh,
Look at that.
Look at that, just like that. No.
Just enough.
Veronica's up 4 games to 2. Short race to 6 today, so this should be interesting. See if Barb can dig in and get a game back here.
While we're waiting, I think I have this queued up.
Oh, that was so nice.
It really was. So Veronica Lyon, she sent us a letter in the U.S. Postal Service mail.
Snail mail.
Snail mail. And I think I was here Friday working on the equipment with Spectrum. And Amy comes out and hands me this letter. And I'm like, why? There's a letter for me? And it was Veronica Lyon sending a letter to me, Mike Gaines, and Kendall, thanking us for the stream and all the hard work. And you can read the letter there, and we really do appreciate it. It was super sweet. And we missed the break, but we definitely have the ability to see the table before we take our first shot. What do you like here, Connie?
Ooh. I think I like stripes, actually.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that.
I'm looking at a lot of nice short little shots.
I think I'm shooting the 15 first. With a little left or a little right to get yourself back out. I mean, everything else just falls into place. You got the 14 in the side. You
I'd
can
go
roll
15, 14, 11, 10.
Yeah.
Combination.
But your first shot.
Got to put the ball over there.
The key is the first shot.
Always. Got to make it.
Can you get any better than the 15 right now? That's what you have to ask yourself. Later, can you get on the 15? I don't think so.
I don't see position after this on the 15. Maybe off. Yeah, I don't. She's going with the triple combo.
Well, Barb's got another plan in mind.
I see this. I'm interested to see where she's going with that ball now.
I almost wonder if she thought she could shoot the 15 afterwards. Maybe a little bit of draw, hold it there. I mean, she's not out. She's still got great shots here. But you do have to now worry about that 15 again. Tim Clark says, hit every shot perfect.
Yes, sir, Mr. Clark.
Oh, James, sometimes it glitches out. Yeah. I don't, hope, I mean, we definitely are live. We have, I don't know, tons of viewers. So Hey, let us know out there in chat line. Did you guys get a notification on your phone? Facebook would be the Open Stream Facebook page for Sundays, and on YouTube it's Mad Apple X Stream. I'm assuming someone got a notification out there. Now Fridays, on the other hand, it's the Mad Apple X Stream YouTube page and Facebook page, same name. So we separate Sundays and Fridays with Facebook page so that some people maybe only want to watch the Fridays. Now, we definitely love to have you for both nights. And if there's ever any challenge matches or random stuff like a high school, field trip, and they're doing a tournament, which has happened, we put that also on the Open Stream page.
Like to give everybody a chance to stream a little bit.
For sure. If anybody, a father-son or a grudge match pops up, you just got to let us know, and we'll fit you in.
We'll be happy to accommodate you.
Best food in town as well, over here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Scratch Kitchen.
Ooh, you got to try the twisted turkey sandwich.
That was one of my favorites.
So good. So good.
The turkey's so thick, it's almost like ham, and they put apples on it. It's a beautiful sandwich.
Really good.
Lightly toasted. The one burger with the egg on it. Morning Madness, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's the one.
I love that one.
Everyone says that's really good too.
That first bite where the yolk just goes pop.
I have not tried that one yet.
You don't even need any ketchup or anything. It's the perfect burger. Ah, Patrick Glenn, that is a little strange. And thanks for chiming in. Patrick, you coming in today?
Good morning, Patrick.
Might need somebody to help with the Mike Gaines match, since he can't commentate and play at the same time. Although he'd probably love to. We give him a wireless headset. We might be in for a treat.
Oh, my good gravy. That would be awesome. Mic him up. Or better yet, I'll take a match and you guys can mic me up.
We do have wireless stuff, but it never really turns out real well.
Dang.
Now, if we ever get Earl Strickland back here, we did have Earl Strickland and Johnny Archer here a little while ago.
Yeah.
And, man, it would have been great to have him mic'd up, but I think we'd have to have a 30-second delay and some beeps.
At least.
Yeah.
We'd need several people manhandling the delays and beeps and whatnot. Let's see. She's going to plop the 6 ball in and come back up the table gently for the 3 ball. I'm thinking. Oh, a little much.
And again, thanks to everybody for the heads up. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube's being flaky. We'll have to contact Google about that. I'm sure they'll get right back to us.
24 days from now.
But, you've noticed that on YouTube. Sometimes they pick and choose who to send notifications out to. It is what it is. As long as you hit the bell and click all, between that and the Facebook pages, Mad Apple Extreme and the Open Stream, you should be all set. You'll at least get the notification for one of those 2 platforms. So, thank you, everybody. Appreciate you coming and joining us tonight or this morning.
All 61 of you out there.
Not a bad turnout for a Sunday morning. The weather's beautiful here in Appleton, Wisconsin. We got like a 68 degrees, sunny, nice breeze.
Mm-hmm. Gonna get warm this week.
Yeah, I don't like when it gets too much warmer than this. I'm not going to lie to you.
I wish it would stay like this. This would be perfect.
Yeah. Keeps the mosquitoes in check, and the lake flies have already passed over, so.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're getting Barb a chance to work her way out of this here. Play the 13 on the side. Come down.
Roll
Shoot her
down.
10 ball.
That was great speed. You know, but I'm telling you, see that 15? That 15 was going to be a problem from the beginning.
Should have shot it right off the bat.
Yeah, we're going to have to tell her that right after the match.
Should have been that first ball off the table.
We're going to bum rush her and say,
Well,
you know that
top
one
right.
game? You should have shot the 15.
Top right. You would have just slipped over the left side of the table. You could have got all those balls off. She'd be like, yeah, right.
You've
She
got a
does have-
fan, Connie.
She.
One of the juniors is standing outside the booth.
Oh, it's Morgan.
I shouldn't say one of them. She is the junior, the best junior ever, Morgan.
Miss Kutke. You guys are done?
So what Barb's trying to figure out here is how to get back on that 15. I mean, you can put a little top left on this, maybe roll out, have a tough cut. But it is possible. You're gambling on the leave on the 8.
There she goes. Nice bank shot there. Right back here in the corner pocket. Nice and easy stroke.
Now, do you bank this
Do
or
it.
can you cut it?
You bank this ball? I don't think she can see enough to get to the side to be able to cut the ball. I think it's too thick. Yep. Oh, she changed her mind? Do you really? Are you changing your mind?
I mean, it's tough to see, but
I think she's banking. The ball.
I think you're right. You have to, and that might give you a good shot
Yep.
on the 8.
Got her straight on it.
That was a great opportunity. She almost made the bank, and she would have had a shot on the 8.
Yep. That's why I said didn't have to do anything fancy with it. Just bring it back to the pocket and let the white ball go to the head rail and come in. Now we have Veronica with a little bit of work here. I would think we're going to see some kind of safety coming from her. Right here.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
She's
not
gonna
confident
stick
in
the
running
ball.
out, you gotta play it safe. I wonder if that was a 2-way. So yeah, if she would have made the 4 in the side, she would have had the 7. I think that was a 2-way shot. And what I mean by 2-way is she could either made the shot, and if she missed, the ball was safe.
Right. But I don't think I think Barb can see this. For some reason I feel like she can see this ball.
Scott Kugel, great bias. Shoot strong, Barb. Put the caramel stroke on it. I prefer fudge, maybe strawberry,
Yummy.
but caramel is very nice. How you doing, Scott? Haven't seen you for a while since the King of the Hill matches where you won a ton of them.
Yeah.
We miss you, buddy. And it's nice to see you over on YouTube land. Mad Apple Extreme.
Nice shot, Barb.
What a cut.
Come on now. Whoa. Slow your roll, 8 ball. Slow your roll, cue ball.
Oh, man, that's beautiful. Now you really got to take your time with this.
This is a nice shot. Little inside English on there. Prevent the scratch. Turn the ball away from the pocket.
What do
nice
they say?
shot.
They say something like on a shot like this, the
Inside turns it away.
well, the first shot was for the crowd. This shot's for me.
Oh, that's right.
You got to take a deep breath.
Breathe and stroke. Shot it too hard. Just had to shoot it to the hole.
She put a stroke on it.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want to scratch, and that might have caused a little hesitation.
A little too hard.
Right.
Oh, she called this ball.
You can't give Veronica too many chances. It's not going to end well. Now, as a player, when you miss a shot like that, you have to have a short memory. Will that shot affect you the whole match, or
Nope.
can you let it go, get right
Yep.
back in it, win the next
Yep.
game?
It's what you got to do. You got to dig deep.
And by no means am I saying Veronica's out here. Anything can happen, but we've all been there where we've played a beautiful shot, had a shot to win the game. And things happen. There must be a curse in that pocket.
Something.
This is another tester. This really is another tester.
This is another nice shot. This is one of my favorites.
You like these?
I love these shots. Love. You could lay that white ball right on the rail along the side or on the head rail, and I love.
Lisa, I don't know. I got to find out. There's a few people that have all asked me who won the Queued Up Invitational yesterday. It would have either been Josh Burble or Mason Cook, who had the hot seat. And the tournament ran late yesterday, so we don't know. But as soon as we find out, we're going to have to start posting something. Everybody's asking.
Does Mike know? He said the winner was complicated. Again, Barb misses that pocket.
No, Mike was here. We had to all leave. If it was complicated, there may have been a split involved, and we all know how that goes in the pool world. Also, you can check leaguepoolstats.com. That's the bracket. I have not checked that yet.
I haven't either.
I'm going to go ahead and bring that up quick.
I was going to say, Chris, pull that up. Let's just put an end to this. Just put it up.
But if Taylor had to leave, Michael Taylor, he might not have updated. But let's see. So Barb's back at the table. Not such an easy shot. See, if you missed the 8 a couple of times, you got to get that out of your head.
Mm-hmm.
You got to reset. You got to
just
refocus.
Another ball.
Even if that means taking a walk around the pool hall or
she's kicking at this.
Yeah, I mean, not many other options. The jump doesn't even look easy.
It doesn't, but I'm thinking if I can see this side of this, which I don't think she can, I'm going for that other corner.
Yeah, she called the bottom right pocket, I believe.
On a kick. So she's coming off the head rail. Got into it, but...
Excellent hit.
Very good hit.
Last thing you want to do is give Veronica a ball in hand, so...
She made a little bit of work for Veronica, but not much. I mean, simple one ball. Use the head rail to follow the white ball down there a little bit. Oh, and she just kind of stopped it. I don't know what that was.
Now, do you play safe here?
She is.
All right, Lisa and Ricky and everybody who's been asking, on League Pool Stats, we do have the Queue It Up Invitational that they played yesterday. They split. So what that means is Josh Burble and Mason Cook split first and second at the end of the night. So I don't know who you would say technically won. I would say Mason probably, if you think about it, because he didn't lose any matches. He was in the hot seat. Josh was on the B side, the loser bracket, and he was working his way back through to play Mason. They just ran out of time. So hopefully that answers everybody's questions on last night's tournament. The answer is split. So, with all that excitement going on, Barb gave Veronica a ball in hand. And I do believe she's going to make quick work of this, maybe 8 in the side or all the way down. I personally like the side. Yeah, that looks good.
Puts herself on the hill. 5-2. And we have Veronica leading and on the hill. She will be breaking for the win and to regain and hold title of Queen.
Here's a little view of the pool room. We do have the Sunday 8-ball weekly starting at 1 o'clock. If anybody's local and wants to play, get your butt down here by 12:30. That's 4 minutes from now. Get in the car. You can play YouTube on your stereo on the way here.
Come on in and play. It's a great way to improve your Fargo rate, get some practice in. And no better way than to spend a Sunday afternoon on the pool tables in the pool hall.
Yeah, Tim Clark, I'm not 100% sure on all the details, but when you look at the bracket and the score is 0-0, that usually means split.
Yeah. Oh, she fired that white ball right in the corner pocket on that break.
She put a lot of power on it, but hit
Yes,
the
she
right
did.
side of the rack. This is going to be a long one, I believe. This might be exactly what Barb needed. This will slow the match down a little bit. This game specifically, unless you get a great breakup shot that reshuffles the deck. What are you doing here with ball in hand? I think I like stripes, personally.
Well, if you like stripes, then I'm going to say I think I like solids, though, because you shoot that 6 ball, you shoot it with a bunch of top right, you blow that 14, 15 combination out of there, and then you're only left with the 4 balls in the middle, and that could get into some nice balls for some safety work when you need it, because there's going to be safes in this game just by the layout of the table. You're going to have it.
100%.
And it looks like that's what she's doing. It looks like she's going to play that 6 ball just like that. And she's going to try to shift out that 15 ball.
Good question, Will. I'm going to bring up the player questionnaires and we can go through some of that. But I do have a letter here from Veronica, and I've been wanting to read it. So, what she writes here is, hi, 2 daughters, husband Dave, and mom who turns 89 on the 4th of July. Congratulations. Happy birthday early, Veronica.
Oh, happy early birthday, Veronica's mom.
89 on the 4th of July. That's going to be a party.
Firecracker baby. Rock on with your bad self, Mrs. Lyons.
What a great day to have a birthday. That's usually when family gets together already. Yeah, that's beautiful. So I'm bringing up the questionnaire here, Connie.
Okay.
I know it's a little bright. It's too early.
It's all good.
Thanks, Dan Olson, for the share. Do appreciate it.
Will Sears is asking what cues the ladies shoot with. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not sure about Veronica, but if it were safe to say from the area she lives in and comes from, I would think that she's probably a Jacoby girl. And Barb, I'm really not sure.
Well, that should be on the questionnaire, so I'm pulling that up.
All right, we're going to see. Oh, Magdalena, tell your grandma you are welcome. We hope she has a truly blessed day.
So he's looking at the 10 here. Rolls nicely up for the 11 or the 13 down in the corner.
Veronica shoots with a Miyuchi limited edition, a 20 ounce. She has a thumper jump stick and the Jacoby heavy hitter brake stick. While Miss Arndt,
A Mucci. Full table with a Mucci. I know we've got Barbara in here as well because she's played since the beginning. And
I don't think I ever had to do one of those.
yeah, that came a little later. So we have this questionnaire. And we send it out to all the players. And I don't know, there's about 20 questions on there. And it helps us, fill the gaps and answer some of those questions that come up. Like, what do they use equipment-wise? I don't know if I didn't see Barb in the list. I don't think she filled one out. And I don't even want to guess what she's using. What a combo.
Yeah, she's working to get out here. Nice little shot here on this 13. She wants to be back on the rail, back by where her hand just was. She's going to cut that 13 ball over there if she can get shape on it.
Eric Korb, welcome. How you doing, man?
Good morning, Eric Korb.
Thanks, Tim. Scott Kugel. Thanks, guys. Like to come back. Just working too much at the moment, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Yeah, anytime you want to, Scott, we'll get you back on the list for the Kings. It was fun watching you play. And, we don't have a questionnaire, just to wrap that up, on Barbara, or I can't find it. So we're not going to go through that.
So she participated early. Like, I blew off the whole first thing with the very first Queens match. And then Barb came in. Gosh, it was like 3 weeks or 4 weeks already after I had started it off. And we didn't have any of that type of, like, stuff to answer. We were kind of just asked, hey, do you want the challenge? And it kind of went from there.
Pretty raw. Yeah, I mean, as we go, we try to improve. And the questionnaire is one of those things that really helps because who doesn't want to know what equipment the players are using or how long they've been playing or questions like who's been your motivation? Have you taken any lessons? What's your favorite pool movie, by the way? One of those questions, it's The Hustler, Color of Money, Pool Junkies, or Other. What's your favorite movie, Connie?
Ooh, I like The Color of Money.
Color of Money. On the snap, Vincent.
On a snap.
I got to go with Hustler.
Oh.
Yeah, I really do like the older movie. I feel it has a lot going on there. But Color of Money would be a short second place. No problem. Martin Scorsese, one of my favorite directors.
Can't beat him.
Pool Hall Junkies would probably be somewhere way down at the bottom.
I'd have to agree.
It's a great movie. Don't get me wrong. It's hard to find on the internet these days. But
yeah,
not in my top two.
I'd have to agree with that because I think that was something we were looking for not too long ago and we couldn't find it, or we had a hard time pulling it up. Something I remember I was kind of disappointed. That was one of those movies that didn't like enthuse or entice me from the get-go, so I kind of fell asleep during that one.
It's kind of a sad, I mean, I don't know. It's just one of those movies where, it's a little sad, it's a little back and forth. It doesn't show the best of the sport, where I think Color of Money is a little more fun. It's a little more, and you got Paul Newman, Tom Cruise. I mean, you can't beat Christopher Walken in Pool Hall Junkies, but, come on.
Paul Newman,
So we're looking at a tricky table again here.
Yeah, we got to see what how she's gonna save this.
I mean, now that Veronica's on the hill, Barb's got to think through the shot. She played a safe, which is actually, I would say, a good smart move, because the 12 ball up there doesn't go anywhere for Veronica. G Reg, I think that's how you say your name. Appreciate it, man. Michelle Agnew, wish we had this local to me. Well, we're in Appleton, Wisconsin. I don't know where you're located.
Yeah, Miss Michelle, come see us. We have a mini at 1 o'clock. Be fun shooting.
Noah says, yo, what's up, everyone? Appreciate it, Noah. Thanks, everyone
Morning,
who's
Noah.
joined. We do appreciate you.
Very much.
Dan Olson, thanks for the share, if I didn't mention it.
Hey, and don't forget, you guys, we do have a full range and line custom billiard shop here at the Mad Apple. They also have dart needs for those of you that shoot darts. I know that. But we have a full line range of cues, tables. They do repairs. They do it all in there. You should come over and check it out if you haven't had a chance to. It is really pretty nice. And if they don't have what you're looking for, just tell them. They're happy to find what you're looking for and help you out with all of your needs for pool.
Yeah, MH Potting Pen Glaze would be happy to help you.
The Potting Pen Glaze. Yes.
He's very good.
Thank you, Michelle, for joining us from Gulf Shores, Alabama. And yes, it would be quite the drive. About 17 hours, I think.
Well, we do have an airport.
Right at the end of the road that our pool hall is on.
Yeah. It's a small airport, but it is an airport.
It is an international airport.
So I think a lot of times you can get nonstop flights out and into Appleton. I'm not sure about Alabama.
I was gonna say I don't know about Alabama, but I know in their neighboring city, Florida, they have 2 or 3 different times a week that Allegiant actually flies there, right out of Appleton.
Right, and of course Vegas.
Oh yeah, which I'm going to next week for the Junior Nationals.
Yeah, you doing nonstop from Appleton right to Vegas?
Appleton to Vegas, baby.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Oh, it's gonna be a great thing. Going out to cheer on Caden and Brody Hillman, our local juniors here. Both qualified for the Junior Nationals.
Good young gentlemen, very polite.
Well-rounded kids, very, very well-rounded. Want to give a big shout-out to Brody and completion of 12 years of high school and on his high school graduation, and wish him the best of luck in whichever endeavor he chooses.
That's a great point, Andrew. The Mad Apple Burger and Billiard not only has a pro shop, the Mad Apple Pro Shop, then you got the scratch-made restaurant, but it is connected to the Clarion Hotel.
And Mrs. Dreamcatcher, yes, a woman can play in the gestures if she wishes. She does not just have to play the queen. They don't limit us.
Oh, yeah, that's a great question. So the gestures is $4.99 and under, so open to anyone who's Fargo rated $4.99 and under. Could be $500 and under, don't quote me. But you get the gist. The Knights would be $5.99 and under. The Kings are open and the Queens are open. The King of the Hill runs on Fridays, Friday nights, 7:30 Central. Same YouTube channel, Mad Apple Extreme Facebook page. Veronica knocks in the 5, and I do believe
She called safe. Oh, no.
so. What they're doing is that was a strategic play to get Barb's balls off the table, so she has less options.
Mm-hmm.
So now Barb's got to hit the 4, and honestly, a pretty good opportunity to just roll that 4 down and maybe have the cue ball float down. 8 ball in the upper left. I like it.
Yeah, it was a great force. She's forcing her hand right now.
Putting it down.
Putting it to her.
Yeah.
It's now or never, she's telling her. If you're going to make your move, now is where you're going to make it. You better make it now. And she made it.
Look at that. Look at that. Great shot. Barb, the pressure was on there. I mean, if she missed that, it was very much over. We'll see, Michelle. You can come to Appleton, hang out for a little while, then take a nonstop to Vegas for a week, and then head home. It's a great vacation. you'd love it out here at this time of the year. 68 degrees, low humidity, sun, no bugs until probably late night. Beautiful day.
UPA Nationals next week for you, Michelle, over in Vegas.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Hit me up on Facebook. I will be there as well. We arrive Thursday.
Barb puts that down. She put all the other shots out of memory, makes it happen, brings the match to 5-3 in a race to 6. Lori Van Coy, appreciate the like. What a great shot. Barb's got to be feeling good about that. That's a confidence builder right there.
Keeping her in the match.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, I've got Connie Wassinger in the booth with me, and she really, really helps with our juniors program here. And honestly, anytime you can help juniors play pool and build the sport,
it's a great thing.
it really is. I mean, what else is there?
We don't have enough young kids that are even interested or even know what this game is all about. And to get them in here as young as they are, even if they're older, there's no time limit on when you can start with this and when these kids can start learning. There's really no age. There's no nothing. Just get them in here. Let us have a little chat with them and see if we can't get them interested in the game. We need more kids in the game. They're our future, and it's sad, but it's not like technology. Pool's not technology, so the kids, unfortunately, in this day and age, aren't really interested in it.
Well, that, and in the U.S., there isn't really a good outlet for pool.
There's not.
I mean, until you're 21, or if you're in college and maybe there's a pool room it's just, you don't have any chance to really play unless you can find a pool hall. So anytime you have a structured plan for juniors, it's definitely going to help the U.S. get back up there on top with the rest of the world. And if anyone follows pool, I mean, we know that Europe, Chinese Taipei, Greece, tons and tons of really, really good players. And U.S. is lacking in that area.
Yeah, we are. It's really sad.
So, looking at this table layout here, Barb's up at the table. She's trying to feel out, what the best rotation's going to be to wrap this game up.
Michelle Agnew, unfortunately, I am going to be one of those 90-year-olds in one of those wheelchairs or what have you. I'm already in my middle 50s and halfway there, so look forward to seeing me zipping around the table.
Yeah, you got a long time to go.
This is true. Get some more kids in this youth, the juniors here, and be running even more, which is a beautiful thing.
So Barb's really taking her time here trying to analyze the table. I'm at a little bit of a loss. It looks like the 5 may go on the bottom left there, but the 10 probably does not. It might. Let's see what she chooses.
Take that 15 ball out of the combination or out of the equation there. At some point, that 10 ball slides over in the other side pocket.
She likes the 6.
Yeah, she does. Happy belated birthday, Michelle.
I'm getting there. It's coming up quick.
Hence all the fancy readers y'all get to wear.
Yeah, I like this shot. Get the 3 out of there, and look at that. She pulled the cue ball back and has either option, the 1 or the 2.
I take the 1 right now because I'm laying down with my hand flat on the table. I don't need to be jacked up.
I would have to agree with you, Connie.
Actually, she's going to go the other side. She's going to look at it. And I don't know if she has enough room to lay. She is right-handed, so if she can... No, she can't.
The only problem with the 1 is getting the cue ball back out. And with a really good stroke, I mean, you can pull that back with some bottom left.
Yeah, just draw it back.
But you know how that goes. I mean, the last thing you want to do is snick off the 14 and end up in the corner with the cue, giving Veronica ball in hand.
Yeah. It's just a slow, controlled draw. You don't need much, and that's what she's playing.
Yep, she's on it.
And she went a little to the right, but that's okay.
I like that. Yeah, she chose to go more of a draw, like you said, just a stun shot, bring it back out.
You take the 4 ball down the rail now, too. She has a natural ability to let that white ball roll and touch that 10 ball and break that 5 off of there. I don't know if she'll get it, though, because chances are she's going to go perfect between the 13 and the 11. Or, I'm sorry, the chances are she'll go perfect between the 10 and the, what is that, the 12 ball?
15, yeah.
10 and 15.
You know what she really wanted was a 2 ball here.
Right.
I mean, you know, that's tough to get out of your head. You're like, man,
it's all right.
What am I going to do with the 2 now? You know?
She's got options on that 2 ball if she can get the right angle and gets this 10 ball off of the 5 ball on the shot. I think she's going to wind up coming short, though, of the 10 ball. And she chose to go. There you go. She's all right.
Yeah, Dream. At this point, you kind of have to run out. You know, last thing you want to do is leave Veronica with a wide open table.
Yeah, and even though Veronica has the number of balls on the table that she does, even though she's got all 7 sitting out there, they're open and every ball has a home. She doesn't have a trouble ball on the table, so you're trying to play out now. That was a great shot by Barb.
Beautiful stroke. A little bit of bottom with a lot of left. Hits the rail, picks up speed, leaves her with a opportunity on the 2.
Hey, Nick Senior, how are you today? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Nick, how you doing, man?
Miss your face at the pool hall.
I think Nick's selling a house if anyone's interested. It's beautiful.
Another good shot. She could have came a little bit more in front of that 11 ball to give Barb a little better bridge ability for the shot on the 8 here, but I think she might be okay. Use the rail for a little added height.
I got to switch to the overhead. It's how close is that? So do you go on the side? I think that's all you've got.
I think the shot's all the way down.
Okay, yeah, if she can go all the way down, that's the right shot.
I don't think that's in the side at all. I think it's too drastic, and that 15's not in the way enough to catch your white ball, and it was all the way down.
Whoa.
It's nice shooting by Barb. Trying to keep herself in the game.
She worked hard for that table.
Yeah, she did.
Why is it that the 8 ball is always so difficult?
Because you make it difficult. If you shoot it like it's the 1 ball, 9 ball, 15 ball, 14 ball, it's not any other ball on the table. If you shoot it that way, it's not difficult. If you keep saying, oh my gosh, it's the 8 ball. Oh my gosh, it's 9 ball. Holy crap, it's a 10 ball.
Right.
You're going to always have that. Your subconscious won't let it go. You're always just going to have that. You just have to relax.
Yep.
Picture your 8 ball as the flipping 7 ball. Picture your 8 ball as the 15 ball if you have to.
It's just so brutal.
It can be very brutal, but if you learn to look at it in a different light and in another way, it becomes very easy to shoot that ball down all the time.
Well, you know what great players will tell you? When you're shooting that last money ball, the game-winning shot, you shouldn't treat it like this is the last shot. You should actually play position.
Shot. Yep.
Play position on that last shot. Try to get the cue ball in the middle of the table.
Always.
And that's going to allow you to stroke through it like you've been with the rest of the shots.
Correct. Put a ghost ball out there in your head and go for it. And leave yourself right on that ball and you be good to go.
There's something to that. You know, a lot of us get down to that last shot and we timidly hit it really soft. We roll it in. Well, we're sitting there stroking every other shot in perfectly. You got to treat that last ball exactly the same. Veronica's not wasting any time here. Yeah, Nick, are you coming down for the 8-ball tournament? You better get here quick. Cue ball control. Sometimes. That's me too, man. First time viewer almost sounds like Bob Shortstop on pool commentating. I'll take that as a compliment.
I guess I will too.
I was going for more of a Bob Barker, Harry Carey, you know, from the Cubs.
Oh, yeah.
You know. Holy cow. But I don't have enough, you know, Miller Lite in me or whatever you used to drink.
Barb's bringing it back. It's 4 games to 5.
She got it. That was clutch. With, you know, Veronica missing the 9, I believe. I didn't see that coming. I think the nerves are coming into play. This is becoming close.
Veronica's been in this spot before, though, many times. I don't see her being nervous at all. Barb, not really so much either. And oh, look at Barb's shirt says McDermott on it, so maybe she shoots McDermott.
That'd be a good guess.
I just noticed that.
So just so everybody knows, after this match at 1:30, it's supposed to be, the Jesters will play. And then after that, we have the Knights at 4:30, all Central. So we have 2 more matches coming today. So if you head over to YouTube, Mad Apple X Stream, hit the subscribe, hit that little bell, and you'll get notified. And we do appreciate the support. It's all free. I won't turn down a super chat. One thing to know about anything that you guys do send in on YouTube, a big portion of it goes to the juniors program that Connie Wassinger here
absolutely
helps with. So
please and thank you.
I don't have a Porsche sitting out there or anything like that.
I don't either.
Yeah. I got a Jeep.
Got a Lincoln.
You got a Lincoln. Yeah,
got no Porsche.
she's
but I got a Lincoln.
She's the Paul Newman of the juniors. Lincoln Continental sitting out there about 50
MKX.
feet long. Okay.
It's a SUV. Let's tell the people right.
Still, when I hear Lincoln, I'm thinking, you know, class.
Well, you know. All those long pool tournament drives on Saturdays and Sundays and all the different places that I visit for billiards. I need that heated seat and that cooled seat, let me tell you.
What a shame on the cue ball.
Oh. She blew that table wide open.
Now, if I take a look at this, yeah, I definitely like the solids.
Right away, she's pecking them off. Yeah, with the only because the 9-ball, where the 9-ball is. But really, you shoot the 9-ball out of there, too, and you're even on both sides of the table, both suits.
Right. And, I mean, the 8-ball's blocked by the 9, so you're either banking to win or you're going to eventually have to bump the 8 out.
Right. And you got a cluster with the 2, 4, 5 in it right there. 3 simple stop shots. You're out of that cluster.
Yep. I like solids. I think she's picking the right ball here. The pink 4 ball is the only problem ball right now up to the 8. So you get that out of there, and the rest is just
candy.
Sitting ducks.
Oh, she's changing her mind now. She's looking at some stripes.
I'm telling you, I like the 4. But if you can get the 9 out of there.
Well, I think that's what she's looking at. By if she starts with shooting the 13 ball, is she going to create enough where she can get that white ball between the 8 and the 9 to get that shot on the 9? And I don't think she liked it at all. So she's going back to her original.
Right.
I think she shoots the 4 ball, and I think she clears the 5, 7 deuce out.
Andy Garcia. Good question. So in the King's Court, which is Sundays, we've got the Queen's match. And what do they put in the middle?
The minimum they can challenge one another to is $100.
So it's 200 in the middle. and that's a 2-person tournament. Then we've got the Jesters up next. That's $150 a player. That's $300 in the middle, 2-person tournament. And then obviously the Knights. The Knights are $200 each, $400 in the middle. Now the Big Daddy is Fridays, King of the Hill. That's $250, $500 in the middle. And those are all minimums. We've seen more. But I'll tell you what, as a jester, say you're like $450 Fargo, and you're throwing up $150, you're a little nervous. Depending on if you're a big money player, which most 400s are not, it adds a little pressure.
See, now, and whenever I come in and challenge on the Queen, I always try to challenge to more than the $100, and they never want to.
Yeah, that's because you're a high roller in a Lincoln.
Whatever. No, I'm not. Got the littlest Fargo in town.
Mm-hmm. We all know people like that.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. You can say it. Go ahead.
I'm not going to say anything.
Bring out the SB. I know you want to. It's all good.
Sandbagger? No.
Not me.
You've earned your rating.
Thank you.
I mean, once you get like 3,000 or 4,000 games in the system. So here in Wisconsin, we kind of got, it was kind of a strange situation where we had a stats program out there called My Pool Stats. And that had like 2,000-3,000 games in it for a lot of us. That got rolled into Fargo. So it's very hard to move up or down.
Thanks. Yeah, I have over 1,500 games in, and it can't. No matter what I do. I basically ran the first 7 matches undefeated at state tournament, and I gained 1 point.
Yep.
Thank you, Fargo.
Yeah, that's how it works. I mean, it depends on who you're playing and how many you win and how many they win. The algorithm works that stuff out.
I won 21-0 in 7 matches of games of 3.
That should have definitely brought you up. But now you're playing people that are similarly rated. So, again, you're going to have to beat people that are 500 plus to see that move up 5 or 10 points. And 1,500 is not the end of the world. When you get up to 3,000-4,000, you can place in the money in a state tournament, only move up a point.
That's what's happening to me already, Chris, at the 1,500 mark.
Yeah, you win everything. What are you, 250 Fargo? Winning every state tournament?
You know.
Dreamcatcher, it's hard challenging that rent money, especially these days, man. That's a tank of gas. Yeah, it's tank of gas in the middle.
I wish it was a tank of gas in the middle. It cost $100 to fill my car. I'll take your $100 for my tank.
Yep. 200 in the middle. And
I'll meet you halfway from Alabama. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Michelle. Sorry, Michelle. Dreamcatcher, I'm sorry. Where are you from?
And Connie's Fargo, I think, is upper 400s. Lower 400s.
I didn't even bust 400, Mr. G.
All right. $399.
I'm sitting at the Magnum.
I am at 472.
I'm at 357.
It's
brutal.
brutal.
I could have dropped. Yeah, it's brutal is right.
Well, when you come to the Apple and you walk in after not playing for 20 years, and you got to play people like Kendall and Mason Cook, Larry Neville, rest in peace. He was, I mean, just unbelievable. I mean, you can't beat him. And who else? Larry Bazat, Steve Matoxin. I don't want to miss anybody. Let's just say there's a million good players. We got John Fields. I mean, it's hard. Robbie Schmidt, Mike Lemire. I mean, I can go on and on. These players are good.
Hey, Vanessa, Miss Hood. Yes, they are all great players, and I have the benefit of playing with all of these guys on our Tuesday Night Open League, which I love.
Right.
I wouldn't give it up for a minute, and I'll tell you what, it is probably the best pool league I have ever played in my life. Talking about someone who put their stuff down over 20 years ago, 24 years ago to be exact, and to come back into this sport and to have been welcomed into the sport not only by the people here at the Mad Apple, but by some of the players that play here, and to have had the opportunity to have them work with me
Right.
And now, not to mention having Tyler Steyer as my coach, it's phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. How can I forget
Can't
Tyler
even.
Steyer? He's 20 minutes away
I
when
know
he's
now
in town.
when he's home.
Right. So that was a good hit on the 6, I believe. Barb played a safe. Vanessa kicked at the 6, but it is open other than the 9. This might be a good opportunity for Barbara to either make a couple balls or play another save if she's not feeling confident. She really let that stick fly up in the air there, but she got great position on the 10. Rolls in. Now, this is a weird angle. You can't really get back to the 9. You can't make the 9.
What do you mean? She can play off and she can leave herself a bank shot to that side
Yeah,
pocket.
you like your banks.
Or she shoots it and leaves herself as if she's going to shoot the bank and then play safe and get herself, graze your 9 ball, bring yourself right behind the 8 ball. What's she doing with that 6 ball?
That is true. That is true. So there could be a safety option here.
There's a big safety option here.
I mean, the 9 is there.
She just needs to see it.
Well, she's looking at it. She is looking at the
She's
14.
called the 14 ball.
Yep.
Stop.
She's going to take that bank.
She sure is. It's nice. It's nice. She gave herself a little bit of an angle, too. It's just a nice, easy. Doesn't have to overpower the shot. All she's got to do is bring the 9 ball to the hole. The cue ball will be probably to just the backside left as we're looking at the table a long way. Of that 6 ball, she'd have a nice straight shot up table.
Well, she's got all the confidence. Now, if it were me and my opponent was on the hill, I think I would have played a safe on the 9.
That's one of my favorite banks she left herself for. I'm pretty sure I would have had that ball.
You are the banker,
shot.
though.
I love banking.
See, this is one of those shots that, it's not a high percentage
It's
shot.
not.
And the pressure's on.
But played with the right, and like I said, this is just a pocket speed shot. It's not anything fancy.
Right.
It's not, you don't got to drive it in there to ram it home. If it's nice and natural. Shoot the ball with a nice, easy, natural stroke. The cue ball's going to come off. She's going to have a nice shot down table on the 8 ball. I love this shot.
She's really triple thinking this.
Or I like the safe.
Patrick Glynn in the house.
Grazing the right side of the 9 ball and bringing the cue ball back along this side of the 8 ball. Oh, and she's going safe that way. Oh.
I would have played the safe before the 14. I'm saying it now. I'm just saying it now.
Would have been a good idea. But she had a better safe in there than just trying to push that ball into the rail.
Yeah, I think she was trying to tie it up with the 8. Maybe underhit it a little bit.
Oh, maybe underhit it. Sure.
I mean, that's not a bad option because if you can tie up your ball with the 8, that's going to be difficult for the opponent.
Then Veronica's going to leave herself, a little bank? Oh, yeah.
It's your favorite bank,
Tapped
Connie.
it. It's just a little side bank. She tapped that pocket right away, laid right down, and says, boom, and there's your queen.
Wow.
Miss Lyon to finish it with a nice bank shot. So Veronica Reigns, was it now 2 weeks in a row? It's her second win. Taking Barb down by score of 6-4. It was a great match.
That was an excellent match. Barbara fought very hard coming back. Missed a couple of 8 balls. Didn't let it bother her. I want to thank Veronica and Barb for playing, and
Absolutely.
Connie
Nice
Wassinger
shooting.
for sitting in and helping me commentate.
Thanks
Appreciate
for having
it, Connie.
me, Mr. G. Always a pleasure.
And we will be back in 25 minutes for the Jesters match.
Have a great day, all.
Please subscribe, Matt Apple Extreme. You'll get the notification. Probably about 15 minutes. So we'll see you guys soon. Thank you.